original, and really the concept of the green is not anticipated to change. The second hole, back tee added here, itself actually gets lowered as the green gets lowered, which I know many of you have voiced kind of complaints about the green being artificially high. That was, from what I was told, was at one time a very tilted green, that as the green speeds got quicker, that it became unplayable. Some of you probably know or were involved in that process. But from, I think by all accounts, that'll be a very popular change to lower that green somewhat. In the pictures, I'll show you what that looks like. So some of that length is lost as the green comes lower. It's picked back with some of that length is picked back up with a back tee.
How many meters is it supposed to lower the green?
I'm going to show you the next picture. Let's see. I'll try to. Then I think everybody will see it if they see the picture. The bunkers that you see from the tee, and we'll see from the pictures. But remember, these bunkers are going to the right a little bit. So when you stand on the tee now, you see where these bunkers are kind of way left. This really is not your target line, and these bunkers were set up as part of kind of the target line. So the bunkers are actually going to sit farther up on the slope, which will do two things. It'll make the bunkers a little bit easier to maintain because that slope is very steep in there right now, the back of it. So it'll lay in a more natural kind of position, but also give you really the line of play, which is really on that line. And then this is kind of a redundant piece of fairway over there. I guess the only other thing is the ladies' tee is moving a little bit left into this zone, which does a couple of things. It gives them a better angle up the center of the fairway versus right now they're really forced almost out at the bunkers. But then also it allows us to look at, doing some, whether that's another palm kind of idea, but some type of vertical element tree of some type here up this left-hand side. Obviously, when you play this every day, you probably don't notice it, but when you actually draw attention to that path and then you're looking right up the out-of-bounds line, it's not aesthetically, the most pleasing view you have on the golf course. So maybe an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. As far as the green itself, what I've always talked about when we're out there is the floor of this front bunker. This one right here, the first one on the right-hand side. No, you will never see the ball go into the hole. So when you hold it in two, you won't actually see the ball go in the cup because the green will still be above our eye. So don't think it's going to go down. It wouldn't be possible to ever have that green not feel like an uphill green and not have the surface of the green or the actual bottom of the flag be visible. But certainly will make the approach from the left and the opportunity to kind of feed shots in, because there still will be a number of members playing long irons or even woods up the hill and feeding it in from the left-hand side. But it does allow all the tie-ins to fit a lot better into that green. As you know, the front of that right now, you can hit your best shot for a lot of members, and the ball kind of gets to the top and starts running down the hill. So still be a difficult hole, but something I think much more fair than what it is today. You guys can imagine that front right bunker, the floor of that?